guys. Thank you for tuning in on the FANG Podcast. I am MUKRI, the one and only. Any others are counterfeit. So you know what you need to do. Check your pockets, okay? And here to my left is the girl, that queen Beck. All right. I can't believe I introduced you. That was nice.
Period. That Queen Beck is no other one, okay?
There's no other one.
There's no other one.
Any other one is a fraud.
It's a fraud, big fraud.
Okay, we could
big
work
F.
with that one.
Any other one is a fraud?
Yeah, it's a fraud. Fraudulent behavior. And, you know, the FANG podcast stands for First American Nigerian Generation. And we're going to be discussing the power of friendship.
The power of friendships. You know, for me, I've had some difficulties with friendships in my earlier stages of life. You know, that's like when you're like developing and like, you know, you're coming into yourself, probably starting puberty and shit. And that's when all like the cattiness with some girls might start to happen, you know. I dealt with that when I was younger.
Man, you do not. The cattiness is real. I used to wake up with anxiety, like, yeah, I think I'm going to get into a fight today.
Nah, I think I'm going to get into a fight today.
Yeah.
I just know what's going to happen today.
It is going to happen. And it usually always did happen. It was never my fault.
But I feel as though I didn't really start making like real, genuine, like friends until I got to college.
Nah, the bitches were still fake for me.
Some, but you know, the bad ones are gonna, what's the saying? Like when the bad chickens aren't gonna hatch or some shit. I don't fucking know. Whatever the case is, you know, quality over quantity is what it ends up being.
No, quality. Okay, you're right. You're right.
Quality over quantity. Like
okay.
You might start off with like a little girl group, like 7 of you guys, and then it turns down into just 2 or 3 of you guys, you know. And it is what it is. Everyone is not meant to be with each other, but what I don't like is the cattiness. I don't like the friends for aesthetic kind of behavior. Like I was talking about the club culture.
Wait, you gotta explain that. You gotta explain to the people. What is the friends by aesthetics?
Okay, so friends by aesthetics. Basically, you're only choosing to befriend or to go out, you know, have fun, stuff like that with people who look like you, people who are pretty or who fit the aesthetic that you want or the aesthetic that you have. So here's an example. In the club culture, all the girls that normally hang out together, it's the BBL girls, the girls who have gotten surgery, the girls who got their body done. Because if you have those type of girls with you, it'll be easier for you to find a guy who's going to invite you and all your girls into the section. It'll be easier for you to get free drinks and free food and enjoy the night at no cost because you're with girls who look good, who fit that aesthetic. Now, if you're with, let's just say, an average looking girl, like who doesn't really wear makeup, who hasn't had surgery, who's just, you know, being her naturally, they are going to want to hang out with her. And it's the truth. Like, I've seen it happen before. And it's sad, but it's like, those aren't your friends. Those are like props. You're using people as props. Props.
Oh,
using people as props. You don't think so?
I don't know. I never did well with friends with an aesthetic. I don't have friends for an aesthetic. I never did that. I never did the group of friends. Like, honestly, it probably was never no more than 3 of us in a group, and I stopped doing that. That should never work out.
It was always me and one person. That's it. Throughout high school, I had one person. That was my partner.
No, but the thing is, that's how it always starts. I always start with one person, and that one person I want to come add another person, and now those 2 people now become friends.
And they forget about you?
No, they don't forget about me.
Don't you forget about me?
No. They don't forget about me. They do some crazy shit to me. I mean, I think I've been in about 3 trios. 3 trios that I can remember, right? The first trio, nah. It's more than 3. Probably like 4 or 5 trios.
Damn.
Yes, and let me tell you, these trios always end up with one of them fucking my ex. I don't know why.
They loving the crew.
I don't know why.
They loving the crew.
And it's okay. Like, to each their own. Like, it's all good. But
so, like, they only was friends with you because they wanted the main.
No, I don't know why they were friends with me, honestly. I never did well with having too many female friends. And I think that's just because of we're so emotional. And then at the same time, we weren't at the stage where communication was our best. We weren't the best at communication. So you add emotional and not being able to communicate. I think it caused a lot of misunderstanding between me and a lot of females. But I would say that me and a lot of women now, I don't go out with many people. Excuse me, such a lady. I don't go out with many people unless they're really like my family, like my cousins, my sisters. And once in a while, maybe with people I call my friends, but I don't have any deep, close relationship with any females that's not family except for my best friend. And I'm fine with that. Like me and the girls in my life were cool. It's always good vibes. It's never bad energy. Honestly, I wish them all the best.
Definitely.
But girl groups, I didn't do well in. Always ended up finding somebody in the girl group. I don't know why. Some of them I'm still friends with. Some of them, God forgive me, but you know what what I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it because it's not good to put that negative energy out there. But like,
for me, I think I've only been in 2 trio like girl groups.
I hate the
and
trios.
To this day, we're all still pretty strong. Like I have one friend that's in both groups, so it's like we have our little connection, our little sector together, but. I don't know. For me, when it comes to like friends and stuff, like I said, most of the things that, I said is based off on the outside looking in and just things that I wouldn't want to have to go through. So I'm sorry that your ex-best friend fucked your ex.
No, don't. It wasn't my best friend. Well,
your ex-friend.
I can't say they was not. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm sorry that your ex-friend messed with your ex.
Girl, I don't care.
I mean, in the moment, you weren't hurt. Like, you weren't like sad or mad about it in the moment, you don't think?
In the moment? No, I definitely lashed out. I definitely did.
You didn't fight her though, right?
They didn't let me.
They didn't let her.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There was opportunity and there was always somebody to hold me back.
Oh my God. My first trio, friend group, girl group, was me, you, and Shala.
Oh, we still a girl group.
I mean, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
But we've had some trauma. At least I've had some traumatizing experiences.
Like what?
With the both of y'all. Because
what the
first
fuck we
of all, y'all girls love to gang up on me.
Me and Shala gang up on you? That don't even sound right. That sounds so wrong.
Just by looking at her, just by hearing her, you know what she's saying is a lie.
What did we do?
You guys used to gang up on me like, oh my God, like, let's really fucking talk about it. Because, damn, I wish Shala was here, but you guys used to gang up on me. Like, certain situations would happen, and let's say something happened and, like, you're mad at me at the moment or whatever. Okay. Shala is there supporting you. You're number one supporter. And she's going to piggyback off whatever you're doing. And in the moment, she's not friends with me right now.
Nah, that don't sound right.
That sounds very much right.
Because but Shala is flip-floppy.
Let's bring it back again because I've told the story before. I'm going to tell it again in case, you guys don't know. But when we were younger, obviously, she's my cousin. Shala's my cousin. I would stay at their house. They would stay at my house. So at this time, I was staying at their house. And it was me, Mukri, Shala, and Grandpa in the house. These two, I don't know what it was that happened, but we wasn't together. Like, we was fighting for some reason, arguing for some reason. And you literally punched me in my fucking mouth. Excuse me, I'm trying not to curse because when I do the clips, it's so hard. So I'm going to not curse. You punched me in the mouth and Shala was there egging you on, not trying to defend me or try to help me or nothing like that. Basically doing mambo guy, big guy, tough guy type nonsense. And she'd be scratching too, but she didn't. I don't remember she scratched me.
Wait, she joined in?
I don't know if she joined in, but she was your cheerleader, tag team, ganging up on a girl, and I don't understand why. We've grown up now, so it's not like that, duh, but still, like.
Just to say, I do have a history of violence.
I ain't always like y'all.
Oh my God, I
ain't always like y'all. I mean, I love you too, but I did not always like y'all. Hell no.
You know what? It makes so much sense now.
I did not always like y'all.
Well, I thought it was me and you against Shola. Maybe I deceived myself.
Yeah, you most definitely did.
I think the best friendship that God has blessed me with that is not like, that is females, but I have to say the friendship of family. Niggas is hilarious. We are really hilarious. And the funny thing is we all talk shit, but we talk shit to each other and with each other, to each other, about each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of like you have this ongoing joke forever.
Exactly.
Now we just don't put hands on each other.
Yeah, we don't do that. I mean, if it gets there.
Nah,
it don't get there.
Nah, it didn't get
It shouldn't get there.
You know, we remember
I don't think you gotta do some.
You
gotta do some foul shit for me
Yo.
to put my hands on you. I don't put my hands on people. Last time I put my hands on someone, who child?
Oh my god.
Elementary school, I think. I don't be
Elementary
fighting.
school?
Yeah, elementary school.
I be trying to fight people, kids, but the last person, the last person I wanted to fight, they didn't come outside. So,
but no, you were saying the last argument we had.
Yo, arguing at this day and age is not good for you.
It's not.
It's not. I mean, I was getting hot.
Bitch, I was getting hot too.
Dablala was yelling. I was yelling, and what the fuck was we arguing about? Yo,
because I wanted to. Should I say it?
Why not?
Let's let
the people know we argue. Okay, no, we don't. We don't argue.
We dead ass don't argue.
This was a hell of an argument for a stupid ass reason.
I think maybe because it was like our first argument, it went there. It just had to go there. But basically, we was arguing because I needed a ride home. At least I thought she was gonna drop me home.
Nah. You gotta tell them how you asked.
Okay, so we were going somewhere. Mm-hmm. I think it was your dad's birthday, right?
No, we went to his birthday already. It was, and we were going to a club.
I'm going to start from the beginning. All right, so it was her dad's birthday, and he asked me to come over. So I was like, okay, no problem, I'll come. But I didn't want to take the car, and I didn't know how I was going to get there. But I knew Mukri was going there. So I was like, okay, can you, like, pick me up? Like, can we go together? She was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I was like, lit. It's perfect. We get there, we do what we got to do. Then we go somewhere else, do what we got to do. And now it's time to go back home. So I'm thinking she's taking me home because, like, I asked you to pick me up. So you're going to drop me off, right?
No, but she asked me to pick her up.
You're going to drop me off, right? Like, I didn't. She thought you continue.
She asked me to pick her up, right? So in my head, okay, if I'm picking you up, that means we're all going back to the same place together, which is my dad's house, right? And we're already driving. I already told her where we're driving to. Halfway getting there, she's gonna.
No. You didn't tell me where
yes,
we were
I
going.
did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes,
we got in the car and we saw someone, I think, having sex in the car. We weren't really sure.
No, we
wasn't really sure if he was fucking. He was fucking air. That's what he was. He was having sex with air. That's what he was doing. But no, I didn't know that you were going, I didn't notice until you were on Jackie Robinson. I'm like, Jackie Robinson's not my house. What the fuck? I'm like, bro, you taking me home, right? She was like, no. I was like, what do you mean no? She was like, no. I'm like, I'm not sleeping over at your dad's house. She was like, I don't remember what you said. And then we just like started arguing because I'm like, well, you picked me up, so you should drop me home. Like, I don't know. I think in the moment we just didn't communicate it well. That's what we,
like I said,
it came down to. But for me, my viewpoint, the way I'm thinking of it is, okay, if someone picks you up, they drop you off unless they stay otherwise. You get what I'm saying? But the way that she thought of it was that I only asked her to pick me up. I didn't clarify as well for her to drop me off.
And it's not like we was going somewhere foreign. We was going to my dad, her uncle's house. Like,
but I didn't want to sleep over.
But I didn't know that. So either way, like I said, so y'all gotta tell us who was really in the what y'all think.
In the wrong. Not who was in the wrong. But
not who's in the wrong, but just what y'all think. Like, because I thought, because she asked me to pick her up, that she only needed me to pick her up, not to drop her off anywhere. Because I didn't know she was going back home. Her opinion is more of that. Well, if you picked me up, that means you dropped me off,
unless stated otherwise. Don't forget that part now.
Okay, unless stated otherwise. If you say only pick me up, I will only pick you up. But either way, we learned that we're very emotional creatures because she started yelling at me. First of all, this was all happening while I'm driving. She's yelling at me, and I'm yelling at her. She's trying to gaslight me.
Gaslight?
You was trying to gaslight me to tell me to stop yelling, but I was like, you was yelling, so now I'm going to start yelling.
You raised your voice first.
No, Dami. You did. No. Dami went off. Dami, because if you never raised your voice, I would have never raised my voice, bro.
I don't believe that, because you always raising your voice.
No.
I still don't believe that.
Yeah, shut the hell out of all of us. I started taking off my jacket. I'm like, I'm so fucking hot right now. I parked the car in the middle of the street. We was just going at it. I think we was hot. And I'm like, now all of a sudden, she was yelling. I mean, literally yelling and cursing. And then, like I said, she was trying to gaslight me. And she was like, no, calm down. Calm down. You should really calm down. Stop yelling. Bitch, you was just yelling. Like, don't try to tell me to calmly be quiet. And I was not calming down. You know, you ever had that thing where they tell you to calm down? It's like the worst thing you could tell somebody that's angry is to calm down. And you was not stopping.
Maybe you needed some reassurance.
Nah, I didn't need no reassurance. I don't know what I needed, but that was a hell of a night.
That was one night, but yeah, we argue like,
and we're like, we're never gonna talk like this to each other again. Okay, we should not. It was not healthy.
Because I work with her, so we can't. I mean, even if I didn't work with her, it's still not healthy.
Well, what you think? You think if we wasn't doing this podcast together, do you think we would have really spoke?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. But I'm saying the fact that we work together is like another layer on top of like our relationship. Like this is something that is also outside of the both of us. So it's like if we're arguing, if we're fighting, the next thing you know, we just don't do what we got to do, or we don't know who's going to show up if someone's not going to show up. Not that we do that, but like if you're really angry, like you might not show up. I was like, where the fuck is Mukri? She didn't show up.
That's true.
I guess I'm recording by myself. Hey guys.
And we still had plans the next day together.
Yep.
And we still both came.
We both still came.
We still both came. It
was just the heat of the moment. Like it's no hate.
We had a nice little chat. Like we're never gonna talk to each other like that. You know, this is where I was coming from when I was saying this. This is where she was coming from, where she was saying this, and then we understood where each other was coming from. Mm-hmm. Well, we were calmer, so we were better receiving it.
Exactly.
We were better receiving it, and we ended up going to a party and met some stupid ass people that day.
Stupid ass people. Oh my God, let's talk about it, because why is it that I don't like when I go to a party, an event or whatever, and a guy sees me and he like, you know, he's trying to talk to me or whatever, and then he follows me all over the party, and then if I'm dancing like by myself or with like whoever I came with, they start now rubbing your back, your side, your butt. Like, why are you touching me?
I be making a face, right?
Like, why are you touching me? Like,
dirty.
What
Nikki said, a couple wet wipes case a bum try to touch me.
Ew. Like,
nah, they really be dirty. Really be trying to fill up on the kid. But you know what's crazy? Since we were on the topic of friendships, when you left me that day, like you didn't leave me, but you went to the bathroom, I think, and I was standing where we was at.
Yeah.
I ended up making friends with like two, 3 girls, and that always happens at a party or at a club. They leave me alone for a little bit. Mukri come back knowing 2 new people. Never met them a day in their life. I just started partying with them. And it was funny because the song comes up like, oh, if you out here with your best friend, da-da-da-da. And then some song come on that's like some best friend song. And start shaking your ass. And I'd be like, yeah, go best friend. Not knowing the bitch a day in my life.
Right.
You know, don't be knowing them.
That just be how it is. Like when you at the party and you see some girls, like y'all just be dancing like, okay, sis,
yeah. It's not all girls. It's not all girls. I feel like it's a certain type of energy. Type of girls.
I feel like every time that I've gone out, I've at least witnessed some cool girls. And, you know, we dance together.
Girls are really cool. I think we just need.
It might not have lasted, and like we didn't like become friends or like exchange Instagrams and shit like that. But
I'll be trying to exchange info.
You know, we did a little. We danced together, and that was it.
Nah, I'll be exchanging info. But like, let's be friends. I think like when it comes to friendships, my friendships are very diverse. I mean, I have my theater friends, I have my photography friends, I have my girls. My girls that I go out and party with are y'all. Then I have my sisters in faith. Like I have a lot of a really diverse group of friends, and it's kind of weird because I could never seem to get everybody in the same room. But don't worry, one day I'll do birthday party, everybody will come. I'll do wedding, everybody will come. But the day that happens, you're gonna be like, wow, this is really Mukri's friends. They do not mesh well.
It's a whole bunch of different,
like aesthetically, you would never think they would be in the same room. But everybody vibes is the same. Everybody is good vibes. Everybody got a different kind of mindset for sure. Like,
And that's like on one of our past episodes, the guest that we had, Bammy, when she
mhm.
was saying how when she started making friends outside of Howard, how she noticed that the friends that she had, it was literally one thing that they had in common. And that's how they became friends. I think she said that they all love Korean food or something like that. And that's
Mm.
what they bonded over. And that's why they're all different people, different aesthetics, different whatever. But they're all good friends. Like,
And I love it.
I love it too.
It's definitely a good vibes. I feel like I have to say I give it a shout out to college. Because if it wasn't for college, I don't think I would have learned how to have diversity in friendships. Because first of all, I went to the same school. I went to E Hall from 6th to 12th grade. I was around the same people majority of my life. Right? That's what, 7 years? 7 years of knowing some people. There's actually even one person, not even one person. I have one male and one female that I could say to this day that I'm cool with. I won't say like I have the greatest friendship with them. Like we're not like this, but I've known them since elementary. So that means second grade to now. Like if I had stayed in New York, then or like stayed in New York, go to community college, Brooklyn College, I probably would still be around the same people, probably at a different group, different people from different backgrounds, but I think for sure it definitely would have been the same group. So if it wasn't for college, I wouldn't have had theater friends. I mean, theater friends are very interesting people. Okay, I've seen some
All your
interesting.
friends are
I've
interesting
seen
people.
some interesting things being in the theater department. Okay. I mean, things that was done in the theater department that if it was done here in Brooklyn and when I went to E Hall, it would have been a fucking story to tell.
Oh,
it would have been a fucking story. I mean,
you're gonna have to tell us a story. Not today though. Special episode. Stay tuned.
Yeah, well, that's a whole different story. But you're right, I do have interesting friends. I have my best friend that, we're really good people, but like we like to do hood rat shit sometimes.
I'm crying. We love the hood rat shit.
We do. You experienced the hood rat shit firsthand.
I don't have too many friends. I feel like having too many friends, I start to get anxiety, like juggling and trying to like, stay in contact with them.
Oh, you tripping.
And stuff like that. Like, I don't need to do that. I have my 1, 2, 3, I think maybe 5 those are my paddies now. My good people.
How often do you have to talk to your friends?
I don't have to talk to my friends. We talk whenever we talk.
Okay, so there's no time frame.
There's no time frame.
Oh, wait.
We don't talk every day. We don't need to talk every day because like we all have shit going on. We're all busy with other things, so we don't talk every day. But when we do talk, and we know what's up. We don't feel away like some friends who don't talk every day, and it's like, oh, you're not my friend anymore because we don't talk every day. Like, what's going on? Is there beef? Like, what it is? And it's like, it's not no beef. It's just
I think good.
Exactly.
Ain't shit to say every day.
To say every day. Like,
ain't shit to say every day. Honestly, now this is kind of like backtracking away from friendships, but like when you're talking to a guy you like or a guy that likes you, do you need to talk to them every day?
No.
Okay,
I don't need to talk to them every day. I was talking about this with someone the other day, and he was like how he's the type of person where he doesn't like feel the need to like text and talk every single day. Like if a girl is pressing him like, oh, you didn't text me today, you didn't text me yesterday, like what happened, like this, that, and the third, like that will turn him off. But I was like, for me, I don't really need you to text me, call me, FaceTime me every day. Like, like I said, we're all doing things. Like I'm busy with shit, you're busy with shit. But a check-in, I don't mind
do a
check-in. If whether it's in the morning when you first wake up or if it's after you've gotten your day started, you're like, okay, let me update, home girl, old girl, baby boy, about what's going on. Like just checking in basically. We don't have to talk every day because then it's like when we do link up, what are we going to talk about? There's nothing to talk about because you told me every damn thing that happened. Ain't shit else happen.
That's true. I like to give it like a couple of days, a few days. And honestly, I prefer calling over texting. What about you?
I prefer calling over texting.
Yeah,
I feel like things get mistranslated through text. Like there's no tone with text. So it's literally just, you could say something like, oh my God, here's a good example. When someone texts you, okay, either the OK or the OKAY or the KK, those have different meanings.
I'm not offended by either one.
I'm not offended either, but like the lazy way, KK. Like I remember I was texting this one guy, right, and I was trying to make conversation. We're texting this, that, and the third, and he responded with the KK, and I'm like, so you're obviously not interested in this conversation. So we're just not gonna continue this. Now, had he texted OKAY, like the full okay, you're interested. I like that. I like that. Or even the okay, like that's fine. But the KK or just the simple K, you're mad fucking lazy. You don't want to talk to me. Like, what the fuck?
That's a fucking fact. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like you know, and you know what? With the evolution with cell phones, I don't know if the mic heard you. I really hope it did. But the evolution with cell phones, like I understand back in the day only texting K because back then you had like nine wait, like probably like 9, 10, probably 12 digits that you could actually really use, and to tap one digit like 3 times to get your letter, I could understand that. But we have iPhones and Androids. First of all, if you know one thing too, you have the phone, right? If you're like somebody that's typing with one hand, you literally could move the keyboard to be closer to the side that you're using, so you don't have to reach all the way to the other side. Yeah. So yeah,
and iPhones even have this new feature where you can just slide your finger to spell the word.
They stole that from Android.
No, they did.
Huh? They did. And you have audio. You have audio messages. Like I think
you could even speak the text. You don't even gotta send a voice message. Text.
Yo, there's no reason you're not speaking to me in proper English. I mean, I'm not gonna front because sometimes if they send me a text and like okay, not what is these things called, acronyms? Like it took me a long time to know what NFS meant.
No funny shit?
Girl, I did not know what that meant. I was like, nigga, fuck shit. Like I did not know what it meant for so long. And every time my best friend would text me that, I'd be like, I don't know what this means.
There was one I didn't know, OOMF, one of my friends. I didn't know what that was for the longest. OOMF.
What's that?
One of my friends.
That is so fucking complicated.
The oomph, like, what? I know oomph. I be typing
not oomph.
But oomph? What a?
No.
Where they do that at?
Like, you could just write no funny shit.
But NFS is, I be writing NFS.
I know, but I didn't get it. And I'm not good with slang. Okay? I'm not. A lot of people are learning this about me, but I'm not good with slang. If you talk to me with Brooklyn lingo, like you know how on TikTok they have those guys that will be walking around and be like, oh, translate Brooklyn lingo. I will fail. I would fail.
Yeah, I didn't go to school in Brooklyn. I mean, I did, but like high school, it was in a city. So city culture compared to Brooklyn culture, at least the high school, is different. Like the way they talk is different. And if you're not in that area, you just don't be knowing the words. You know what I'm saying? And then my best friend Stephanie, she'll be talking to me sometimes because she lives in Brooklyn, but we went to school in the city. She'll be talking to me sometimes, and I'm like, what? Who? What that mean? What you said? Oh, thank you. Now I know.
Yo,
now I feel like I'm from Brooklyn.
Nah, people tell me I'm not from Brooklyn because I'm not up to the lingo, and I'm okay with that because I'm not gonna lie, I had a bad first experience. So I'm like in 6th grade, right? I think I was in 6th grade. I remember this, and I used to hear people say like "suck my cock" a lot, right? And I got into this argument. Again, I do have a history of violence. And
that's crazy the way you said that.
And me and this guy was having an argument, and I wanted to say something empowering, and I didn't know what to say, so I tried to say "suck my cock," and when I said that, everybody was like, "What she said?" And my dumbass repeated it, and niggas was clowning me for days after that because I said "suck my cock," mad weird.
Who says cock?
In 6th grade, no, in 6th grade they were saying it. In the 6th grade they were saying it, but like I couldn't say it. It didn't sound right coming out my mouth. It did not. Yeah, suck my dick was so much easier, but
yeah, suck my dick. Like,
we don't say that, okay? I'm a lady.
Are you really?
Yeah. What the fuck? We all have our friend groups, right? All of us, we have our diverse friends or whatever. But yet when it comes to partying, clubbing, sometimes food, restaurants, it's always, us and the cousins, right? It's us and the cousins are always going out. How do you feel about your cousins having friendships with your friends?
Yo, I was just talking to one of my friends about this because Shala, she did this recently. So Shala was telling me about a party, right? I was like, okay, I might come. I don't really know. She was like, oh, your friend Urza, she posted about it. So like, I might go. I don't know. I was like, okay, like, I don't know, but I'll let you know if I go, right? She then mentioned something how she knew that Urza was going because she texted her. I'm like, you texted Urza? What the fuck? Why you texting Urza? I mean, it's not deep. Like it doesn't mean anything. You
I didn't text no damn Urza.
You told me you texted Urza.
You a big dummy. I said on her Instagram story, we out. That means I said that's how I know Urza was going because she wrote we out on the story. You thought I hit Urza up, bro? It would probably be me to hit her up, if anything. Yeah, it would not be me, bro. It would be me.
I mean, you say how much you love Urza, so I thought that you
love Urza, but I don't love any of y'all friendships enough to hit them up randomly. Like when Angie be hitting me up, I be confused to tell her I always report to
not always report to MUKRI.
No, she do report to me, and then I be like, why? Like, talk to her. Like she's talking to you.
I'm crying. Well, I thought that you texted her basically, and what I'm saying is like my cousin texted my friend like, y'all cool like that? I'm like, okay. Like it was just like okay.
First of all, what I don't like is that Abisola, right? One of Shola's friends, gonna invite Shola to the club, right? That she's supposed to be hosting, whatever, right? And Abisola is going to be like, oh, tell MUKRI should come. Mind you, everybody, if you're friends with my cousin, you're gonna love me. Everybody loves me. And Abisola said, invite MUKRI, right? Shola gonna tell me, MUKRI, I don't want you to come. I don't want you to come. I want this to just be me and my friends. I'm like, wow, that's fucking hurtful. He let this bitch know that every time I go out in life, I go out with her. So just one time, I didn't want to go out. She wanted to go out with me. She's about to say it crying. MUKRI goes out with her white coworkers at Macy's. She's planning trips with her Hispanic coworkers in the nail salon. You were probably saying that stuff. So now that I invited you to something that I got, and you trying to say, and then me and Abby weren't going. Like, but I got invited. It was me, Abby, and friends. You understand? And our friends from college. MUKRI don't know all of them. So I'm like, MUKRI don't need to come, bro. Like, let me just have this moment with my friends. First of all, at least 2 to 3 of your friends from college know me.
I see both sides. I understand both sides. I'm pretty sure the event is over now, so it is what it is.
They didn't even go. Yeah, because they ended up switching the dates for hosting at Jamaica. But either way, everybody that's friends with y'all loves me.
I don't mind my family being friends with my friends. Like I said, my friends are like my family. Like they be sleeping over my house. All my cousins know them. My friends, Taya slept at your house, bro. Like
Taya slept with me.
Like we all just one big happy family. Like we one big happy girl group.
Really, we one big happy girl group.
Avenues, but we all meet in the middle.
Right. Taya came to the pool party. Yeah. Like I joined in on Shola's pool party. I have yet to have my own, but this summer we're gonna have It was no, we're not counting that one. With your coworkers? Oh yeah, that shit was. Yeah, I'm sorry, my coworkers definitely. No, my coworkers definitely pull up. Yo, my coworkers love me. I love my coworkers. Everybody's lit. I can't wait for my nail tech friends for us to all hang out. So you cool with your friends being cool with your cousins?
Yeah, I have no problem with it. Like as long as.
That's my friend. The energy gotta stay good. That's all I say. I feel like there can't be any space for conflict.
Like it'll be weird if like me and my friends stopped being friends, and then my cousin was friends with my ex-friend. Like I'll probably be weird, but
nah. The rule of law is if you're beefing with my cousin, we're beefing automatically. Well, maybe not. Nah. If you beef with my cousin, if you and my cousin have beef, and y'all not friends, we're not friends either. I'm not gonna fight you though. I'll probably just say hi. I don't know if the mic caught her, but I hope it did. Because that was some bullshit.
No, that
was some bullshit. At her like... I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm wrong and strong. You're supposed to be standing behind me.
Facts.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Especially you. Demo will hold it down. Demo
Thank you. Thank you.
You on the other hand, if it don't agree with you, it's not right, and that's how you know.
But I won't say it in front of them.
We'll sleep on it.
I never do that. I never do that. You tripping. Okay, what about your cousins fighting for you?
Fighting for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to throw hands. Y'all could throw hands for me.
Who's y'all?
Y'all my cousins.
Yeah.
You know it's only MUKRIMAT.
You wouldn't throw hands for me? You wouldn't throw
Shola
hands
is
for
not
me?
throwing hands for nobody.
You wouldn't throw hands to me, bro?
Shola would not throw hands for you, bro.
What's that guy's name? Solo?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we were at Henny and Drinks, whatever the hell it's called.
Okay, when we were at the Henny TP vibes, studio vibes,
You were talking to everybody.
I was talking to everybody.
I think somebody came from, I think it was Panama. And I was like, MUKRI, he's bullying me. And I tapped you and you immediately started fighting for me. And I was telling Soul, like, look, got her. She out here fighting for me. Hold it down. P.O.P.
No, it's true. It's true.
I know your energy up there, but
Yeah,
I
have
thought
a history of
I
violence.
thought I knew that your energy was up
Nah,
there.
Shola
but
energy is not up there.
noted.
I'll never forget though. Like I really feel this life moment always sits with me, right? There was a time that somebody was doing a lot of jumping, right? They got kicked out of Shola school and it was just jumping mad random people. And Shola had called me. I was like, MUKRI, can you pick me up? This girl is jumping mad people, random people. I don't want to get jumped. I said, get jumped first.
What?
Get jumped. Because it was mad random.
She was expelled. If she jumped me, we were going to find her.
We was going to find
I
her.
asked her that on my birthday only. It was my birthday.
Not get jumped first. Not go hide. I'm gonna come get you, or I'm gonna tell you how to get back home. Go get jumped first.
Get jumped first. Because she was not certain the girl was going to jump her.
Yes, but we didn't know who she was jumping.
But overall, then guess what? She didn't get jumped. So I saved myself a trip. And she didn't get jumped.
But what if she had gotten jumped?
I was finding her.
I wasn't going to. I got time for that.
I would have found her.
That's terrible big sister advice.
Nah. If I had to give, this is not good advice, but like it's definitely useful advice. I've noticed that with a lot of girls when they're fighting, obviously we love to do the hair pulling, right? Girls, the only advice I have to give you if you're hair pulling, this is free information. Don't pull away. Run that bitch over. Ram her like a damn goat if she's pulling your hair. That's the only advice I have to give. Ram them. Tips to fight by MUKRI. Ram them. Like if someone pulling your hair and you like this, that's more painful on you. You can decrease the tension by shortening the distance and ramming that bitch. Just
Ramming a bitch.
Ramming that bitch. Ramming.
Chapter 1, ramming a bitch.
Ramming a bitch.
You know, it's like hashtag choke that hoe. 1-800 ram that bitch.
We're there for you whenever you need it.
She said 1-800 ram that bitch. Oh my God, I am crying. We have to do an episode on just my fighting experiences, my fighting history. That shit is gonna be so funny. No one will ever believe it.
Yeah, you have way too many stories to tell.
Damlala is the sweetheart out of all of us. You can mess with her.
You cannot mess with me, bitch.
No, you can't mess with her. You can't mess with her. Mm-mm.
You can mess with her, though.
I don't know if they want to do that.
They want to mess with her.
I mean, my history of violence is so bad. I will never forget my ex, the long relationship one. He made me promise to never harm him. Do you know how crazy it is for someone to ask you to promise them to never harm them? I wasn't even abusive.
I mean, ain't that like marriage vows, though? Ain't that what you promise? Do no harm?
I wasn't married to him.
I know, but you still promise not to.
Nah, but he made me promise. Like, he made me promise, like, on my life not to ever harm him. And it was very specific ways. I didn't tell him about the one way. I will, though.
The fact that he thought you were capable of harming him to that extent and y'all not together no more.
No, this was before.
No, but I'm saying now y'all not together. Like, he really believed you have the power to hurt him, to harm him, damn near kill him violently, I would assume. And look at that, y'all not even together. It was not meant
Man,
to be.
I'm glad I grew so much. You know,
Proud of all the growth.
Proud of all the growth. You know, shout out to new friendships, to better friendships. Next time we'll give more tips on how to be good friends or how to work with communication with each other.
Yeah, making new friends, being a good friend, you know, being a good person in general, like especially with summertime coming up, like I'm in the mood to make some friends.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood to make some friends.
And
I think
it really starts with just saying hi.
Literally.
We're like, hi, what's your name? I'm Mukri.
How's it going?
It's going good. You're cute. I like your hair. Who did it?
I deadass met this girl this weekend, and her hair, because like, you know, my braids, I've been doing colors, right? She too had braids and colors. I'm like, oh my God, your hair is so beautiful. She was like, oh, your hair is so beautiful. I was like, oh, thank you. Let's follow each other on Instagram. Okay, yeah.
See, new friendships. Did you make friends in Nigeria too?
I made some friends in Nigeria. I definitely did. And we're actually stay in contact. Like, we still talk here and there. I'm going to Atlanta, so I'm going to see one of them.
When are you going to Atlanta?
End of April. Well, around the same time you are, but a week after you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we just missed each other. Okay.
But yeah, shout out to new friends all 2023.
Yeah.
New good friends, new good relationships, you know, networking, making the right connections, and only elevating and going to the top. Because that's where we want to be. That's where we want to go.
And communication is so easy. Girls, we are so emotional. I just say, if you have to let your emotions out, let it out. Like, if you need to really, like, scream and yell, because sometimes you do need to scream and yell to really get it out. Scream and yell, but then remember, calm down and revisit the situation. Calm down, revisit the situation, and actually hear each other out.
Never make definite decisions when you're in that angry mood.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't say shit you don't mean.
Because you could be angry. You say things, the anger is amplifying that shit by like 10 times 10.
No, I think people that say shit that they're not supposed to say when they're angry always meant that shit.
No, I'm not saying that they didn't mean it. I'm just saying it's amplified because they're angry. It's taking them to a place where they're saying this shit. Maybe things they would have thought they never would have said it, but now that you're angry, it's making you want to say that shit times 10 because you really want to hurt this person.
Well, yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
If you have those thoughts, then that's not good.
I mean,
I think if you have those thoughts and then it comes out in an argument, you've always thought that. And you just held it in, and now you see an ample opportunity to use it. I don't believe that. I don't say shit. I don't like to say shit when I'm not angry.
I mean, because we don't always. You think people?
I say shit when I'm angry.
Wait, listen. You think people always have good thoughts about all the people in their life all the time?
No.
Exactly. So we have thoughts. It's different when you have thoughts, and it's different when you act on those thoughts. And I'm just saying, like, when you're angry, when you're in that mood, your emotions, everything does get amplified, and you say shit that you might mean, but you don't mean it necessarily. Like,
in general, people have a tendency to remember the bad than the good. So everybody has flaws, and other people always notice them in you, right?
Yeah.
But when they're in the good, happy moments, they're thinking positive. Anger is a negative emotion, so they no longer remember that you were there for them all those sad times. They remember what
exactly
right now, and every other time that you did some shit like that. And now all they can remember are the bad things. I told you, like, with Eniola, like when me and her argued, when me and Eniola good terms, she's complimenting me. I love your hair. I love your style. I love how you look. When she's angry, you're ugly. You don't look nice. You're it don't look nice. But I'm also believe what you were saying unprovoked when you were happy.
That was an inside.
When you were just generally feeling, rather than what you were saying when you were angry.
Exactly. You're saying it because you want to
get your lick back.
Exactly. And what you said was really good. The flaws. We all have flaws, and we all notice other people's flaws. So like we think things, but that don't mean I hate you. Like,
I never been good at arguing, so I don't go that far with it. Like, if I say something mean or something, it's probably be like, bitch, ass, like.
Or maybe it might not be mean to you, but like the way the person perceives it, the way they receive it.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like,
because you're a very blunt person, I will say, and like you say things sometimes. The way you might have meant it, the other person is that they don't perceive it that way.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And we're saying all this because friendships are important. And nothing hurts more than a friendship breakup. You know, I don't even think a relationship breakup equates to a friendship breakup. So I think it's really important for us to really sit down with each other and do what it takes to maintain a friendship. Because friends are meant to always be there. They're supposed to be there till the end type shit. Some, are temporary. Some are like in certain parts of your life. But there generally are good people out there and you have good friendship with them. You just have a moment.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes friends, they come in seasons. And once the season is over, that's when it's over. And it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. I love my friends, all of them.
We ended that on a nice note.
Yeah, I love all my friends. All from the ones I'm still friends with, that I went to school with, that I went to E-Hall with, the friends that I met in college, the friends I meet at work. And you could be friends with your coworkers. I don't know what anybody's telling you, but I have no bad... I think in certain places. In certain places, you can.
I don't really think so. Being friends with your coworkers, I don't think that's...
I think in certain places.
Yeah, certain places. But for the majority, at least from what I've seen or heard of and experienced, friends at work are just... they're not really your friends. It's situational friends. You guys are only friends because y'all are in that environment together. Y'all are here working 4-hour shifts every other day together. So it's like, I have no choice. You seem cool. You seem I want a nice little friend while I'm on shift. So yeah, we'll kiki and shit like that. But outside of work, no.
Nah.
People start moving funny.
Not necessarily. It's not always true. It's not always true.
Yeah, no, I didn't say it's always true. I said most cases, I think that's how it is.
I'm cool with a lot of people I work with. I wouldn't say that's always been the case from other jobs, but in the jobs I have currently, I do have good friendships with everyone. And I don't see it backfiring in any way. I don't see it going negatively in any way. I feel like my friends at work are the ones I could communicate even better with sometimes, because at work you have to keep it professional. So you have to learn, and some things you have to talk about it at work while getting HR involved. So I would have to say, like, I have good friendships with some people at work. Not everybody, though.
That's good for
There's
you.
some people that I definitely would not be friends with at all, because I already see how they are at work. But like, come on, every job kind of has, like, you kind of meet somebody that kind of like shares the same outside life as you, and they're cool.
Yeah, I guess. But
you work from
everyone's
home.
different.
You wouldn't know.
Well, I work from home, yeah. But before I started working from home, like, I made some friends at some of my jobs, but I'm not friends with none of them to this day. It just is what it is. It's not no sad thing. It's just, it wasn't meant to be, and that's fine. I just don't really think... I don't go too hard for coworker friends or friends in the workplace. You get what I'm saying? I have my friends. I'm good with them. And if I make new friends, I make new friends. Who knows? But coworkers,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we work together. You're my friend.
Yeah. I wouldn't consider your friend your family.
I'll take it. But let's bring it to a close, because
I'm hungry, honestly.
Okay. So
yeah,
that would be it for the FANG podcast. It's Mukri. You can find it's _Mukri. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
And I am That Queen Back on all social platforms. You can also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of that stuff at the FANG Podcast. We have new episodes every Monday, so stay tuned for that. And we are available on all audio platforms. We want to thank you for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week.